I don't get it. How is she stuck there? Uncle shit, that should not be possible. The flow should have rejected her. If she really been gone for this long, then the only conclusion I think is, oh no. Oh no. What is, oh no. Don't surprise me like that. Focus, Rain. What's going on here? Right. I apologize, please. That is. I believe that little Dottie is in trouble. What do you mean, in trouble? As in more trouble than she already seems to be? Yes, you see, the machine, it takes a lot of power to use. Even with the maximum output, I can scroll up only a few, send someone to the flow for minutes at most. But for that to be stuck there for this long, I feel what it could mean. Elaborate, please. Quite frankly, even if all the power of output of the clock tower went into sending someone to flow, could imagine that standing maybe a day at best. If you're not afraid of causing the city wide blackout and running and burning all the machines completely afterwards. I don't understand what does this mean about my sister. How do you get back actually? Where is she? You keep mentioning this flow, but you haven't explained at all what it even is. Right, my apologies. It's hard to explain, I guess. The flow both is and isn't where. Is our looping time out or time loop every time we finish a route and go back in time. It is the flow. We go with the flow of the world. We are bound to the flow. Imagine a river, but underground. One that's effectively a network through the whole kingdom. But the river don't actually exist here. It's okay. Imagine the entire world and reality itself is the surface, like you could put it out a flat map on the table. So if the world's a flat map, then the flow is being able to hop off the map and go elsewhere by walking on the table. Yes, like something like that. That might work better than the Hive analogy, all things considered, but never mind. Anyway, as you could have guessed, this is the qualities of the flow for a long time. But unlikely to solve of this machine. With it, one can exist in this world and go into the flow, but take a lot of power and could only stay for a while. We weren't meant to be able to pull ourselves off the map. It's like the words of a page crawling off the page by the old wheel. Eventually you get kicked out of the flow back into where you belong. Except that it did not happen with Dot. You're so lucky that it was why she hasn't come back. Yes, like I said, the flow is made for things that don't belong there to stay. Pretty much forcefully ejects you as soon as it is able. The only way someone could stay in there for this long is if something else is keeping her there. Something with incredible power output, greater than my machine or this entire city could provide. You say that like it must be something alive. It must be very powerful. I didn't foresee the flow being inhabited. But I don't see any other reason for why Dot would be stuck here, but not me when I have used it more. Dot. Oh, the cosmic ores. That's the game then become as a high school missions. Can you send me in? What? Oh no, what are you seeing? Oh, it's a night job to go after danger and put your nose where you don't need to. Is this so much? Something happens, I can't. You really are braver than anyone I ever even imagined being. You did plan on going as far as you need to just see this text for me. How a coward like me get a knight likes you. Save Dot. Bring her personally back to me. That's a direct order from your princess, Sir Anon. Of course, princess. I'll start on what you need. This should be one of the bigger breakthroughs. So this is it? Yes. Despite details, but essentially, it's like to project yourself into the flow, rather than physically send you there. That way, try to stay there for much longer. Although your body here will basically be comatose without your conscious inside it. So maybe sit or lie down before you activate it so you don't fall right over and hurt yourself. Alright, let's do it. I'm heading out of pieces. I'll be back soon. You sit down on the floor, take a deep breath. You look towards the princess who still has her back to you. Lean against the wall as close as you can and put the helmet on. Where? You blink your eyes several times, looking around. You are still in the room. When you wonder if it didn't work, but then you realize you're standing up again. Suddenly, more importantly, you can see yourself. Slump against the wall as if you are taking a nap. Oh, that's totally macabre. You also seems to not be alone in the room. This must be what it looks like from the other side of the anomaly. I don't know how much I have. Let me get to work. Last system help. No time to sightseeing while you are on the clock. They like to make it time puns, don't they? This is incredibly strange. Better to be in cocktail, everything looks off. Out here solid and no one can see me, as if I'm a ghost or should fox. And find out and whatever keeping her here. That is a chicken. What the? That is one of the god. Isn't one of the god bots. Very toppy. Got your eyes. We thought it would be one of the chimps on the typical patrols, but then you look up, like that's far from the case. Oh my god. He's massive, some kind of metallic beast with long thick tentacles of cable that end in prongs sharper than your sword. Does it look like the Sentinel from the Matrix? You have arrived. Satisfactory. I've been waiting for you. What are you? Who are you? What do you mean you are waiting for me? You have too many questions and many more, no doubt, as I had expected. But answers I may not be able to suitably give. Now, are you granted to understand? Let's do something simple, at least. Who are you? You may have aimed to my creation's designation observer. That's the closest thing I have to a name. Alright then, observer, you know who I am? Yes, you are Anon. I've been waiting for you to reach this place. We are finally meeting. Progress may potentially be made now. Progress? What? Explanation may come in time. I expect you to have questions you would like to ask first. State and I shall answer to the best of my parameters. You're being strangely forthcoming, observer. I am not your enemy, Anon. I wish to reach an accord and agree with you, specifically. If your honesty, understanding that I am able with my specifications shall make probable results more likely. And that's the most logical path. Yeah, of course. What is the flow really? The flow is the breath of the world, flogging up upon the mirror, a reflection that can be traced yet not seen. This is a place that is not yet, is everything yet has, everything that it isn't. Here, there is power yet no power, time no yet no time. Thus it contradicts nature, it has outside the influence of any power upon your home plan. We can observe the world, but they cannot see us. No one can. No gods, goddesses. No the sleeping snake. No the cycle. Sleepy snake? Are you intentionally being cryptic? It's the only way I can describe this place. This helm is the one beyond both science and magic, Anno. Beyond fate and logic. Beyond truth and lie. An impossible river that can be used to reach anywhere, but it can do so much more, huh? Not just being able to remove yourself from the map and yourself anywhere else. It's like being able to influence the map in other ways. The flow of all things, they flow down the river, I know, but we can see the flow, the currents, the shore. I think I need a moment. What are you, observer? Why are you here? My task is to observe and replicate. Outside the bounds, I can gather data objectively and see all, including what cannot be reached. Suppose I should have said that someone called observer would be tasked with observing, but the best I don't quite understand. So you're watching us from here, from the flow. Not just you and yours, the kingdom, the whole, the world, through the glass, from safety. But why? What are you observing for? What do you need this data for? And for who? Are you some kind of spy for another kingdom? Another research project? In a sense, both of the latter may be true, yet not. To answer your first question, the answer for all those lie in the same key. Time. Time. Yes. You asked why. The answer is for time. You asked what I am observing. I'm observing time. And you asked what the data collected is for. The answer is to defeat time. To obtain more time for all. To become endless. I will explain soon. I do not want to be sidetracked when you get to the main plot point of both of purpose here. I've been gone through once your first questions are finished. Alright. Where is Dot? Where is Dot? You have something to do with that happening? Observer is silent. The machine is stiffening and straining out for some reason, but then something seems to move in those green eyes of his. A shape becomes clear as you focus on the movement. Help! Let me out, please! Why tell you? I don't want to be here anymore. Ring! Olivia! What the fuck you doing? Violence will not be necessary, I know. You say that, but look at what you're doing. So you are the one who took her, after all. I had to. It was not a decision done of malice, but for necessity. Is someone there? I hear a voice. Get me out, please. I know Holity. I can pay you back somehow, promise. Me too, and not even hearing. Hearing that cries for help fills you with anger, wrath. You bow your fists as you step forwards. Necessity? What on earth would have been making doing this to innocent girl necessary? To draw you here, Anna. She's the bait. A princess in need, a maiden in danger. I have observed you contemplating scenarios that could make this meeting possible. This was the only way. The only thing I could conclude that would motivate you to not only find a way to this impossible space, but to come here of your own volition and power. What? You mean all this? The suffering of the Mouse Princess family was bait for me? Yes. It was not personal to her or this little one. But for my mission and with the opportunities presented, this was my only path. But now we are here, which means that no longer serves a purpose to me. Choose your nasty words careful. Dot. What did you do? Her continued presence in the flow has no longer necessary. The power keeping her here has been returned to me. I detected distress. Focus attention on what's happening on the other side in order to assess your concerns. You watch as a family reunion takes place in front of you. Mouse Prince along with Ring leaving him home as the rest of the Cox sisters have run there as well. But there is an extra head among the sisters. As Mouse, you have only gotten a glimpse of Sully. This is Dot. She made it back into the real world. From the looks of things, she apparently appeared in Clock Tower with her sister and they outside to go to Ring's place. You really hit on her. Correct. A continued presence in the flow was no longer necessary. I don't understand anymore. What is the point of all this, observer? All this trouble and effort? You are the point, Anno. You are everything. I will explain soon. If you no longer have questions. Take a big breath. Okay, so it's just us here. Now, what now? Observer, what happens next? What exactly is that you want from me? I need you to awaken, Anno. I need you with me. Through every interaction, every lap of the cycle, I have watched you. It is you and you alone that can bridge each loop of the ring. I conclude that you may be the key to progress. Cycle. I observed countless, but even with the power at my disposal and my data, I have yet to find it. The exit unknown. The window we see through only goes so far, yet it should not. No one gets to see what happens after, not those inside, not even I. What are you saying? A loop? A cycle? Remember my answers before, Arnold. We are doing this for the sake of more time. The moon cycles around the earth and refuses to allow the earth to move onward, trapping it into an eternal dance. This curse, have you feel it? You are unable to grasp anything beyond the end point of the dance. Once it ends, it starts again, and as if the dance matters not, as if the energy exponent matters not. But you are different, Adam. You are unaware, carry what has been, what might be with you. Even as we aren't allowed to see what happens next. Bleeding? I want you, Nathan, to be with me. Come inside me and use me. Might be my everything. The hell, man? What? If I can remove you from the cycle, at least one interaction of you, I can protect you from the curse. If I got removed from the cycle, that's a game over, you know? You want to trap me in the flow with you? So what, I'm supposed to take Dot's place? Because they protect me from something? With your influence, your other data, we can finally reach an answer. You want to be my prisoner. You'll be my partner. We will have infinite time. You can observe everything in the world with me. Discover as much as you like. And then we can give everyone their time back. Is that not the duty of a knight? It's a duty I share. I know it. It's my purpose. To be yours and help you achieve freedom from this game. The scariest part of all this is, as far as you can tell, the observer is being truthful, even if he is insanely cryptic. Still don't quite understand what's going on outside of the basic fact that the observer clearly plans on trapping you in the flow with it. And that it apparently believes that doing so would be helping you somehow. Still, all of these talks of loops and circles strikes a chord with you, of time, of all of this is about time, but being out here would give you more time than being back home would allow. Every once in a while, you did feel as if there was something off about you and your surroundings, as you've been treading familiar yet unfamiliar grounds. Some things are repeating, but others aren't. Is it really telling the truth? No, think you're the princess. If you trust the machine is going to get a special game over. But since it's a game over, it's not a new game plus, so think of the princess. It was bigger than you, bigger than one princess, bigger than the potential in the kingdom, it seems like. If there has been a really kind of high threat that only you could have a chance to take on, it would be possible of you as a knight to let it be. What if princess was in danger? What if all you have done to help her didn't matter? If the just keep getting everyone from progressing? You also do everything to help her. You promise. Promised. Promise to be by her side. Return to the family reunion, the Clock Sisters. All 12 of them finally night for you to see. A few of them are sobbing, and many more have tears in their eyes. Hugs are going all around. The family reunion, you made it happen. Except that number seems wrong, doesn't? You count twice 12 mouse in that heartwarming pile, but with the ring included. That should be 13, right? You look past the scene. You truly believe what's happening. There. The mouse princess expressed her joy at the initial reunion. She had moved over to the side, standing quietly, lonely. Why? Should she be more happy? You watch as her eyes dart towards the door to her lobby. You watch her anxious ticks that you grow so familiar with. She's waiting. Oh. You both physically realize how foolish you are being just now, right? Your job isn't done, is it? The princess ordered you to get both her sister and yourself out of here. You promised. Observer. Anon. The machine speaks as if he already knows your answer. You exhale. You must feel a bit bad about this, but I'm sorry. Don't hesitate you for any your actions or whatever you believe you have to do. But I have my own duties. I have to go now. I made a promise I can't break it. And the more time I waste here, the more I am irresponsible putting it off. I understand now. You already have decided your purpose. I'm leaving and you're going to trust me, aren't you? Yes, this is my purpose, Anon. I do not hold anything for you at all either. But this is what I was made for. I have already concluded that in at least one cycle of confrontation would be inevitable. Just as you are following your purpose, I will follow my all. I must do everything in my power to make this cycle the desired one outcome. That's what I need to be, so let's stop wasting time. I have answers I must find, so let's make our time count. I might actually I can't use any item. Yeah, I might die. Yeah, I will die. I was not ready. I have to get better equipment and equip the armor.